Ego, echo, kalista. Kalista. All right, now we're going to work through this, finish going through it, and then we'll start our next one. All right. So again, one of the reasons for doing this, just to give you a little some sort of insight into the metacognitive thinking behind this, is in switching into Aphrodite is as you know, the language has, by virtue of most of the content, by virtue of the writers, by virtue of the sort of the male-oriented patriarchal system of the Greeks, that narratives, and because the language defaults to the masculine, okay? So I wanted to incorporate stories that deal primarily with the female antagonist, protagonist, okay? So that's one thing. So we get more feminine forms, which is an important thing. So just to exercise our morphological acuity, right? So there's that one. That's one aspect. The other aspect is that the Homeric poetry is filled with lots of epithets. That is, these are adjectival formulations that typically, and a variety of other words that are typically built from other elements. And so getting you to look at these elements, like we did Kerpsikaranu, we saw before, right? Kerpsikaranu right here, getting you to look at these things and sort of analyze them and break them apart to see that different elements is a really important part of what you need to do in acquiring Greek, because you're going to see that the combinatory capabilities of the language leads to all kinds of uses. So it's entirely possible in the course of a single paragraph to see 3 or 4 uses of the same verb with different preverbs. Okay, so getting used to breaking things apart into their constituent elements and deriving the meaning from them is an important sort of thing. So that's the whole point behind doing this, even though I realize that it's a little bit frustrating because you're going to see lots and lots of things, okay? But getting you to think and to exercise your analytical abilities in understanding what words mean and deriving meaning from their syntactic use in the context is a really important function. So it's, so you've now, I like to think of it in terms of physical exercise and training, is that you've been training now for a couple of months, and now we're ready to increase the weight just a little bit, okay? Because you're in a position now where you can really start doing some interesting things. So, having said that, Kalaroe, why don't you read in Greek, Helena Katie, this first part, okay? We'll go all the way down to, let's go down to our Richter stopping part, okay? And Stooks, you'll translate this, and then Stooks will read this part that we got down to yesterday.
Okay. Noon, the sentence with noon is where we stopped. That's the word number.
We got to.
Oh no, we got past that. I had.
And then.
She escapes the notice inheritance sister and wife is yours. That's the last.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the greatest one. Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, okay, so we'll do that part. Okay, so, Enrique.
Plutos un angelos.
Angelos.
To Kuriu ek to Elthon ton to Abraham Haida Pisosa Noon Ulamai Humi Alon Muthon is that home?
On.
Brasustamos Emoi Kai Te Adelphe Emu Ekthys Eliga Proa Men Abil Thumen Abril Tes Wikias Ana Binantes Ana Ta Ore Hos Nemuntes Ta Prota Jesuka Sonntag. Jesus den Sonntag. Der Pote. Listen, Brie.
Decembrije.
Listen, Brie. Himon and Ski. Ski was tennis. And Bukanto Kai of Resistamos Eva who as the
Anquises.
Inquises Kai Hemes Epomen tis Asta Anquises Kai Ho Resistamos
Upocrinato.
Upocrinato R and Kai Inkise Ru Gignosgite Kai Efonen Uke Nude Mas Per Enkisus Kai Tu Huyu Ineus Mandanen
Palai Pota.
Pota, hey, Bukalos, Master, Enkises, Kai, Himaron, Tenaton, on, Himelesa, Kai, Himes, Diate, Ton, on, Himelesa, Kai, Aba, sorry.
Oh, that should be actually.
Aba, Dia, Aphrodite, Kai,
It should be
Luca.
Kai Eva. Sorry.
Reading out loud is like a forte anyway.
Kai Eva. Very good. You just keep it. Kalaste, Kalabrawe. Harin. Okay, so your turn.
So in this way, therefore, the messenger of God, having come from the sky,
Very good. You come from the sky. Excellent.
saved
The
the child of Abraham.
child of Aaron. Kalaste.
Now, I wish
Very good.
for you all. Oh wait, to tell you all
Tell you all
another story,
another story. Kados.
which Thrasystimos
Told.
told.
Was telling.
Oh,
Started to
yeah,
tell.
was telling to me and my sister yesterday.
Kalaste.
Early
Mm-hmm.
on one hand.
And you can say, and so early.
yeah.
So this signals the beginning of the narrative, the resumption of the narrative. Okay?
So again, so early, we came from
Or we departed.
we departed the house,
From the house.
walking up
Uh-huh.
the mountain
Uh-huh.
to pasture the herds.
Very good. Excellent. This is our little.
Oh yeah, the genitive absolute.
Uh-huh.
So while we were resting
Very good.
in the middle of the day
In the middle of the day.
at some time
Very good.
in the shade,
In the shade. Very good.
some of the cows.
Just some cows.
Some cows,
Not some of,
just
okay.
some cows. Some cows were moved,
We're mooing.
and Thrasystimos said, "Where is Anchises?" And we said to him,
And we said.
we said, "Who is Anchises?"
Mhm.
And Thrasystimos answered,
Very good.
question.
Question.
Do you not
Uh-huh.
know
Uh-huh.
Anchises?
Very good. Excellent.
And we said,
And we said, this is from thema, right? Another athematic verb, okay? And these athematic verbs are verbs that we use a lot, okay? The verb to be, the verb to go, in this case, the verb to say. We're gonna say the verb to set, to send up, the olive to send. These are extremely common verbs, and you will develop a greater facility using them as time goes on because they appear everywhere, okay?
No.
No.
Now.
Mhm.
Where's the Oh, it
They.
is necessary. For you
Uh-huh.
all
Uh-huh.
to learn
About
about Anchises
Uh-huh.
and his son Aeneas.
Yes, Palestine.
Um, so, and sometime in the past, there was
Uh-huh.
a cowherd,
A cowherd,
Anchises my name,
Anchises money, and Palestine.
and one day he neglected
Uh-huh.
the cows,
Yeah, that's right.
and to us,
And we,
and we
okay, it's the same like, and we understood Ephemen.
would say, and through what or why
Uh-huh.
did he abandon cows?
Did he neglect the cows?
Or didn't neglect the cows? And he said,
Very good.
through Aphrodite,
Because of Aphrodite.
because of Aphrodite and sweet yearning.
Sweet union, very good. Palestine. Noon, anegignos keparakalo. Tus, hepomenus, logus. The following sentences.
Choris, Atheres, kai, Artemidos, kai, Isties,
Uh-huh.
Udeis, tone, feign tone, anthropon, anthroponish, kai, theon, macaron,
Makaron.
dunatai, fugen, Aphrodite, kai, ek, xenos, to, terpikeran, hos megistos, esta, kai, emora, tes, fugen. Wait, no, I went to say like Megistes today. Noon, egega. Kai ithele. Tas, pugnas, phrenos, exaptosa, kata, thengtais, gunaixin, adios, sun, Megnusa.
Magnusa, soon Magnusa.
Soon
Let me get
Magnusa.
an extra new in there, that shouldn't be in there.
Su Megnusa. Dia Kai. Heron. Eklon Thane. Tain Adalthane. Kai. Alokon Tu Zenos.
Uh-huh.
Hey Mega. Eidos. Ariste. And Athanatais, theais.
Kalas. Noon metafora te parakolo kalaroi.
Yes. Excluding
Uh-huh.
Athena
Uh-huh.
and Artemis and Hestia, no one of the mortal people,
Uh-huh.
so humans,
Mortal humans, yeah.
can and
Yeah.
blessed gods
Very good.
is able
Is able, very good.
to flee Aphrodite
To avoid or to flee
and
Aphrodite.
from Zeus himself,
Excellent.
delighting in thunder,
Very good.
who
Uh-huh.
is greatest,
Is the greatest
and allocated,
and partakes in.
partakes in the
As his share.
greatest honor.
Greatest honor, very good.
She
Mhm.
leads the mind.
She leads the mind, yes, she leads the mind, yes. Okay, even from Zeus himself, the greatest, she can lead the mind, okay? And this is, you know, and this is the notion of taking away one's mind, okay, from Zeus. It's, okay,
Yes.
good, good, keep going.
And if she wishes.
And if she wishes,
Oh goodness, okay. She mixes.
she ex apatoso. Let's
She
do this.
deceives thoroughly. She deceiving thoroughly the strong minds.
She easily,
She easily mixes together
very good,
mortal women
very good.
and Zeus, and eludes the notice of Hera, the sister and wife of Zeus,
Very good.
who is greatest in form or appearance
Very good.
of the immortal goddesses.
Among the immortal goddesses. Very good. Excellent. Ara ekite entertainment. Excellent. Okay, good. All right, so how about the next part?
Just go right into the English.
Are there any questions you have about it?
I think we started that sometimes, but we didn't finish it. Because I remember us talking about involvement.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna read through it and you follow along, okay? Te de kai aute thumoi, Zeus glucun chimeron embala, andra katathmetoi ektenai, hinataxta, meta broteas unes aute ap ericte, meta pot ep euxamene, meta pantom theon, kai eugemesas ebe Philomedes Aphrodite, hos radios thebus, sun enexa katathnetais gunexa, hai huies katathnetus etechon athanatos, hosta theas anemexes katathnetos anthropos, kisos, para aute glucun humeron embalathoi, hostot in Acropolis, Oris, polupedaku, ides ebukole, us, soma athanatois oikos. Autonda epita edusa Philomedes Aphrodite erasata, ek paglos, the kataphrenos veros hela. Okay. All right, Kalista. So let's start. Stu, start us off.
So Zeus
Embala. From Balo, Ebelon. Think of ballistic.
Oh, is it strike?
Not strike, but
Hurl or
hurl, throw, right.
So Zeus,
Think of a ball. What do you do with a ball? Throw, right, exactly.
so and is that that's in the present or no?
So it's Balo,
the two lambdas, right?
Balo, Ebalon. Okay. Pantes like it. Everybody say Balo,
Balo,
Ebelon.
Ebelon.
Okay, so these principal parts should just sort of come naturally. When you start Balo, Ebelon, it should just come naturally. Okay, all right.
So Zeus threw.
And note this is the aorist. Okay.
So he threw.
No, that should be.
There's no music, right?
This should be
Ebelon.
and Ebelon.
So So through into,
Uh-huh.
yeah, to her, to her with, isn't that with force?
So, okay, so here's an interesting situation. We have in balo, this is a compounded form of balo, and we talked about how many compounded forms take a dative case object. Okay, so we have the object of the verb in balo, which in this case appears in the dative case. It can appear in the accusative case. In other words, I don't want you to think that these are hard and fast rules, because we've actually seen ace balo, for example, with an accusative case object. But it can appear with a dative case object. So here, thumoi is the object of this, and te de aute, this dative case, is the indirect object.
Oh, so he threw to her an act of violence.
No, he threw, okay, so, okay, I'm gonna back up here. Because we do have the direct object here, I'm so sorry, okay. The direct object is sweet yearning.
So he threw sweet yearning.
He threw sweet yearning into her thumos.
Into her,
Into her
Emotion point?
seat of emotions.
Seat of emotions.
Okay, and so this is another indirect object, okay? The person who is affected by this action, okay? So I'm so sorry I started going off on that whole thing about dative case objects. I completely forgot about lukun mero.
To mix,
Sweet yearning, and then here, to mix, to have sex with
yeah, to have sex with, a mortal man.
a mortal man. Very good. Very good.
So that, or to,
In order that, or with the result that, so that.
he might,
Okay, so now this third person singular, so note then that this is a aorist, okay? Aorist passive subjunctive.
Okay. She would.
And so that so Hina is going to introduce, is going to it's introducing a clause that's going to take in the subjunctive mood. Okay, so aperkthe, the usual endings for the aorist passive are they, theys, they. Okay, and these are the regular secondary endings, right?
Right.
Okay. So those are regular secondary because the aorist passive is a secondary sub. But here we've got, it's in the subjunctive, and remember that the subjunctive endings are just the subjunctive form of the verb to be on there.
right, so that she might,
So that she might, okay, now we have meta,
either or,
neither,
neither,
nor,
so that she
okay?
might neither,
Okay, hang on just a second. So that we've got meta, which means we've got to have two subjunctive verbs, right? So where's the other subjunctive verb?
philomede,
No. Because remember it's third person singular.
all right,
So it's gonna look exactly, it's gonna look like that probably. Epe, right, exactly, right there. Epe. Okay, so that she neither X nor Y. Okay, all right, so continue.
so that she neither, is that from aperkamai?
No, it's from ergo, okay,
Keep it moving.
to keep away.
Let's do it, so that she might,
So that
she might
she
neither
be kept
be
away.
kept away from,
Uh-huh.
the mortal or a mortal, is this another word for that?
Bed,
A mortal, yeah, cleaning, like a mortal bed,
okay. And
This
note
one.
here, and note that we've got the superlative of takus
the quickest,
immediately.
immediately.
Okay, so that immediately she was neither kept away or prevented from,
a mortal bed.
okay, from a mortal bed, very good.
So
And
pota,
then she, okay, that's the infant, that she,
she,
okay,
so she neither be kept from a mortal bed,
nor
nor at some time,
nor would she anything,
nor would she have said,
nor would she say.
say,
Okay, then we're gonna have some discourse about what she's going to say.
nor would she say that.
Okay, but before that, we've gotta do this.
Where did
Okay.
that,
Pota, at some time,
At some time.
neither, so immediately, she would neither be kept away from a mortal bed, nor
Nor at some
sometime say, what she says is coming later.
Right, say,
But we've got to do this right now.
so, and is that another genitive?
These are participles.
Participles, so
And then they're in the feminine,
feminine, nominative,
nominative
singular.
singular, because they're modifying Aphrodite, right?
So neither, what is that word?
Okay, this is from, I don't know if this is in your list, but it is from Epa, okay, Epa and Eukomai. And Eukomai means I pray, and it can also mean I can boast. I make the claim, okay? So this is so that she neither at some time, having made the boast,
Having made the boast with all the gods,
all the gods, right?
and
having Galao, this is what Sarah did. What you heard about the news about her.
laugh,
Yeah, nor having laughed sweetly.
but nor having laughed sweetly, say that, and then Aphrodite comes introduced.
Uh-huh. Philomedes. Another one of those
Say
Homeric
to
episodes.
laughter loving,
Yes. Okay.
to the laughter loving people, or to them laughter loving.
Laughter loving Aphrodite.
Oh, laughter loving Aphrodite.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that. That
Uh-huh. That she
had
soon emixa. This is right here, same verb.
mixed with,
That she mixed together,
the gods,
and note that these are male gods,
right, the male gods,
with
mortals,
types,
with mortal women.
with mortal women.
Um,
What's that?
what's with this sentence?
It's a great name. Mortal women who
who,
mortal women who
it's a common.
so tikto, yeah, that's the verb. Tikto.
I thought you were not. Is that a word for? Is that another word for mortal?
Well, okay, so let's get this verb. Remember this verb? Tikto.
Touch.
Tikto. It results in a teknon.
Oh, there.
There.
Oh, there.
Okay.
Who
Or. Okay.
Mortal children.
Mortal sons.
Mortal sons.
To
mortals.
to mortal.
To mortal men.
Immortal.
Oh, to immortal.
Immortal
gods.
men. Gods. Okay, to immortal gods.
The toes. So that.
And that. She.
And then she.
On MXS. So here, look, we've got this. Here, I was just talking about this. We've got Miktheni. Okay. Soon make Nusa. And then we've got, down here, we've got
So it's asymmetric.
soon, we've got this, and now we've got Anamixa.
So is it athematic or is that?
No, it's the same verb.
Yeah.
So
So
mignume, but we've just got a different preverb on it, okay?
right. So
And mixed together theos.
mixed together the female god, the
Female.
goddesses, with mortal men.
with mortal men, okay?
Can we go over that again?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it's a great sentence.
Okay.
That's doing fantastic, yeah.
That's a help sense, okay.
Yeah. Kalaroy, do you want to tackle this?
Sure. I want to be able to write it down for him, yeah. Zeus, Rue.
Yep.
Sweet yearning
Yeah, very good.
to the emotional seat
Uh-huh.
of her.
Uh-huh.
Sweet
Sweet yearning
yearning.
for an Andre
Or-
Kanathnei
A mortal man.
to
Sweet yearning to mix up with the,
to have sex
okay.
with the mortal man.
What is it?
With
So
the
that-
result that, okay,
Yeah.
so that, right, so that
So that,
Takista, from Takus.
oh, immediately, okay.
Uh-huh. So that immediately,
Neither
she neither,
would be kept
uh-huh,
from
uh-huh,
a mortal bed,
very good.
nor
Or,
at any time,
very
at some
good.
time,
Uh-huh,
say,
say,
this is the part that I was just like, not.
Okay.
Say,
so this is one participle, okay? Here's Kai, our connecting, and here's our other participle.
Okay.
And note that each participle has something to go with it, so that it's,
so having both.
so this one is modified by this prepositional phrase, right? And then this one is modified by this adverb. This is a chiastic arrangement, okay? So we've got the two participles and the modifying elements are inside, okay? So that she sometime having
Boasted
boasted
with, gods of some sort.
with Panton, plus all the gods, okay? Now note that this is meta in the company of. In other words, they're not all boasting, but she is among the gods and she's boasting to them.
Okay.
Okay. Among the gods and Hidu Gene Sasa. Think of this episode. Well, you got Hidu, okay? Hidu means desirously, okay? Hidomai means I take pleasure in something.
Okay.
Hidomai means I take pleasure in something. So laughing pleasurably. She, remember Gelao, this is what Sarah did, that she laughing with pleasure, or pleasurably, say, laughter loving Aphrodite,
Okay.
that, so this is indirect discourse,
That,
and look, we've got pos radios and then pos ta.
okay. That she mixed
Uh-huh.
gods.
Huh?
Well, can you point out the other pairs? So I can see.
The other what? The other,
Sorry, right. Sorry.
oh, radios, easily.
Easily, okay. Was that near Zeus? That sentence? Is that what that was in?
Oh, where have we seen radios before?
It's in the previous sentence, I think.
Oh, yeah, right here, I'm sorry, right there.
Okay, yeah. Easily
That she easily mixed.
gods,
Uh-huh.
male gods,
Uh-huh.
mortal women
Mortal women, very good, excellent.
who
Who, very good, mortal
bear
women, who,
bear children.
who bore
Or
children, or
Male
sons
Yes, sent sons to mortal men,
to immortal gods.
immortal
And
gods.
this is katathnetus, this mortal goes with this mortal sons.
Mortal sons
To
to
immortal.
immortal men.
And
And
that she anemixa, mixed,
um,
theos now,
female gods
female gods
with mortal men.
with mortal men. And note here's Theus, male gods, Theos, female gods. So there she is, oh, guess what? I can make you have sex with a mortal man, and I can make you have sex with a mortal woman. And here's the other thing, this is a very important thing about the gods, is sexual intercourse always leads to a baby. Okay?
Super fertile.
Yeah, they're super fertile. And just once, okay? They're super fertile, they are indeed. Okay, Nico, do you want to go through that again? Okay? We can do it together.
Okay.
Okay. So Zeus,
Brew.
sweet yearning.
To the emotional seat
Yeah.
of her.
Yearning for
Yearning to
mix with a mortal man.
to have sex
Sex with a mortal man.
with mortal men. Very good. I mean, it does.
I see the mix and then
It does literally mean to mix, but this is very much a sexual thing. Okay.
So
With the result that
immediately.
very good.
Neither
Uh-huh.
she can.
She is restrained.
She's restrained from a mortal bed.
from a mortal bed,
Nor
At some time
at some time
say
say
having
being
boasted
boasted.
in the presence of all the gods.
Very good. Excellent.
and laughing with pleasure.
And laughing with
Say.
pleasure. Said
Laugh
Aphrodite,
Loving.
laughter loving.
laughter of Aphrodite that
that
she
easily
very good, easily sunemixa,
mixes
mixed
Mixed
easily
the
The
male
gods.
gods with
Okay.
mortal women
with mortal women. Very good.
and
Who
who
etekon
bear
Or-
or
bore mortal
mortal
children.
sons
mortal sons
to immortal
to mortal men, and
And
who
that
she anemixa,
she mixed female gods.
female goddesses
Yeah. With mortal men.
with mortal men. Very good. Very good.
Oh,
Excellent, very good. Okay, good, all right. We can do it, so let's do this next part, okay? So, Zeus
So Zeus threw
threw
sweet her
sweet yearning
to her
to her in her
in her seat of
thumos, okay?
for Anchises.
For Anchises.
With respect to Anchises.
Well, no, this is a genitive
Oh, it's
project.
that just looks like
A love of something, okay? A sweet yearning of or for Anchises.
Who
reign. At some time
At that time, very
at that
good.
time
in
Uh-huh.
the mountains.
Okay.
Something.
In the Acropolis,
Is the highest
the
mountain?
high mountains, that's sort of,
High mountains?
high mountains.
Whoa.
Of Pulapidaku,
with many springs.
that's right. Of many spring
Uh,
Ida.
Ida,
This is called
of
Ida.
course, yeah.
Okay.
why is it terrible, right?
I don't know how to read it.
And he was
Pasturing.
cow herding.
He's cow herding cows.
Cows. There you go. That's a beautiful example of how Greek does that. I love that. He was cow herding cows. And he was doing, and this is a Greek accusative, with regard to his
With
body,
regard to his body,
a oikos athanapos, like the immortal gods, like the immortals.
So he's just like, it's just saying that he's hot.
He is hot. He
Okay.
is hot, yeah. He's got the great body, he's got a six-pack, he's got the little stubble going on here,
not too much.
Not too much, just a little stubble, broad shoulders,
So,
Yeah.
laughter-loving Aphrodite,
Okay, so laughter-loving Aphrodite,
having
Seen him.
having seen him, then laughter-loving, having seen him, she
Did something.
erasato, this is from erao,
Love.
love. But note that this is the middle, okay?
love for
Was-
herself.
Yeah, she developed a love for someone, okay? Ekpaglos kataphrenos himeros. So here we have, this is the subject, himeros,
The
Sojourning.
yearning, halen, this is from hyreo,
Clings.
seized,
Seized.
seized,
her
took her, seized her, kataphrenos.
under.
Okay.
Under
Or
the seat of,
with regard to
with
her
regards to
seat
seat
of,
of emotion.
Okay.
of rationality.
Violently.
Violent.
Woo! That's a doozy.
That one sentence. Why did they do that? I mean, I know I write really long, complex sentences, but not like that.
Well done, gang. Excellent.